And here I am trying to teach this little boy some manners. Where was his mother? We've got to teach our kids to be good people. I'm not raising a and I don't want anybody around me raising them either. I want blush. It's called blush. You know where that goes? It goes on our cheeks. Whew, gonna take a miracle today. Who's that? It's you. Baby Lenni. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. So today we are gonna just take you along for the day with us, kind of like we'll just do a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom and a toddler. So as a lot of you guys know, we have been doing a ton of work lately as far as getting the house ready. Yeah? To show and to move. And today I just want to have like an easygoing day. I want to have fun with Lenni. So John forgot his badge at work. I have to take it up to him in about 40 minutes. So we're just gonna get ready real quick and then take that up to him. I'm gonna do some housework, and then Lenni and I have scheduled a reservation for this place called Bounce You. It's in a nearby city. I've been constantly looking for indoor things to do with her around this area, and there just aren't a whole lot other than like the library, and there's like a gymboree and stuff like that. But she has a ton of energy, and she's hi. And she's also extremely like she really likes to climb. She's really adventurous. So there's this place called Bounce You. It's this huge warehouse full of bouncy houses and things. So I finally found a time. It's like very short windows of open bounce where you can go. So I have scheduled, I think it's from 1 to 2:30. So I'm hoping she gets a nap in before then and it works out. But we're gonna do that so she can get all the wiggles out and have a ton of fun. And yeah, so I mean, it's just gonna be a kind of riding around town, doing some housework. Oh no, baby, I need that, please. Here, you take a brush. I need that. Here you go. So without further ado and chatting and mumbling and rambling, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my makeup real quick. In the oven? Lenni, is there anything in the oven? What's in here? Where are the vegetables? I think there's some veggies in the cupboard. Yeah, here they are. Some veggies and plates. Are you gonna make a stew? Okay, so hopefully this stays up because I don't have a mount for my car. So Lenni and I just got back from the library. We went to story time, and this was the first time she's actually ever sat through almost the whole story time. Like the kids are kind of free to go back and forth from story time to like the kids play area. And she spent most of the time in story time, which was really exciting for me because usually I'm like terrified of group activities because she doesn't do all that great. She's just really, really busy and doesn't like to sit still. Anyway, we had a great time, but just as we were leaving, she ran back in there and she wanted to hear the last part of the last book that this lady was reading. And she was having a great time. She's sitting in her chair and she's clapping, and mind you, she had been sitting there for about 4 minutes or so. This little boy walks up to her and says, "Ah, hey, I was sitting there," and pushes her off the chair. Like pushes her off the chair, and she falls over and hits her shoulder and her head. And I looked at that little boy and I said, "Excuse me, you were not sitting in that chair. She was sitting in that chair." And he goes, "No, I was sitting in that chair." And I said, "You were not sitting in that chair. She was sitting there." And regardless, we don't push our friends off chairs. We don't push our friends, period. And here I am trying to teach this little boy some manners. Where was his mother? There are mothers sitting all around in this circle where their kids are, but nobody stepped up. I think all these other women were looking at him like in disbelief, and obviously looking at me with sympathy, but where was his mother? Like, we need to be teaching our children manners. And I understand that it's not always really easy to be you know, to interject and to step in, but you have to. Like, you can't just sit there and let your kid be a bully and push someone over who is probably almost more than a year younger than he is. We've got to teach our kids to be good people. I'm not raising, and I don't want anybody around me raising them either. I want my kid to grow up. I know these things are gonna happen, but it's our job as parents to mold these little beings. And man, I just got so mad. We had such a good time. And to end on a note like that, she left crying her eyes out, red faced with tears streaming down her face. Like, it's okay. We're going home and we're gonna take a nap, or she's gonna take a nap, and then, oh, hopefully this truck can get by. And then we're gonna go to Bounce You, and she's gonna bounce her little baby heart out. I'm gonna have something to eat because I'm starving. And then we've got about 2 hours before we need to be to Bounce You. I can't wait to see her. Apparently, the adults get to bounce for free. So the adults get to use these bouncy houses, and I am thrilled. So yeah, can't wait. Okay, so Lenora is eating her lunch. I gotta do the dishes really quick. We have about an hour before her open gym starts, so we probably have to leave here in like 40 minutes, 35 minutes. So I'm gonna do the dishes really quick. She was supposed to be napping. But unfortunately, I heard her in there chatting with herself, and it turns out that she pooped. So I had to bring her out here and change her. And obviously, she wasn't ready to nap after that, so. This is probably so silly, but I'm so excited because our mail lady brought me my new memory card. I am surviving, or have been surviving these past few weeks off of just like a 32 gig card. And then I have to go through and like delete things constantly because it's always filling up. But just got a 64 gig one. I'm sure I'll add more to the collection, but that's gonna help me out big time. I'll hold on to your pieces for you. This big girl can peel a clementine all by herself now. You've been holding out on me.
No, I did.
You have. You're doing a great job. Oh, I'll take it. I'm so proud of you. Honey, look. I know, but I'm just trying to show you it's a little hard to peel right there. Try peeling it right here. I know. You can do it. You're doing such a good job. Thank you. Here, I'll hold this side. You hold that side. Let's pull it. Pull. Pull it. There you go. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes. No, you can have it. You worked really hard for it. Good job. Oh, you want to bounce? Good job. Lenni, look. Look. Want to watch mommy go down the slide?
Look at all the Christmas lights.